Hi, this is Prof. Thomas. I'm trying to give you some help here on assignment 3-2, which dealt with the basic financial accounting information. There are some errors in the PDF, so I wanted to let you know about that and try to help you through that. With this video, I'm having some issues with the SAP GUI and running that at the same time, so I'm going to kind of step you through some things and give you some hints and some ideas here that may be helpful to you. First of all, let me just point out that you will be using three main transactions in this particular assignment. FS00 to view the balance sheet account, FB50 to post a journal entry, and the main one is FAGLB03, and that transaction is to view the account balances. That's where you're going to get your posting keys and other things like that. Keep in mind, we're building every chapter. We're trying to build on your knowledge and add transaction codes to your repertoire. Chapter 2, we used FD10N to display customer balances. VE81 looked at the material master, and we're going to be getting back into the material master in the next chapter. One issue before I go through some of the point out some of the errors here in the PDF. Some of you have been asking me, hey, I did a transaction, I was supposed to grab the document number, but for some reason it either didn't display, it displayed on the bottom, I missed it. Usually it shows up on that bottom line of the SAP GUI. However, if you do miss it, FB03 is probably the best way to display or list the documents that you have. And if you go all the way down at the bottom of that screen, you can check the box that allows you to view only the documents that you created, so the ones that are tied to your login. I would recommend doing that, and so you don't see everybody's. But that's one way to go back and find the document numbers that you need when you're working through this assignment. Well, here we go. I want to tell you a little bit about some of the errors that are in the PDF and maybe help you get through it. First of all, I'm looking at the PDF here. You should see it on your screen as well. What you can do is, one of the first mistakes that's made here is right here on the screen where it talks about searching for elbow pads. There's nothing that has anything to do with searching for elbow pads here. We're looking at the GL account information, so just ignore this particular comment that's in the page here. Another thing that to look out for is anytime you see a date, and as I scroll down here, I'll probably get to a point where, yeah, here it is, where it talks about the fiscal year. If you ever see an old year there, it's asking you to enter the year, we're always going to use the current fiscal year. So in this case, I would be using 2013. It'll ask you to put the current date or to project out a week or a month ahead into the future. Always just use current dates and work with that, and that'll work the best. So if you see an old year, if you look for financial documents in fiscal year 2011, you are not going to find anything. So use the current fiscal year, and that'll be good. Also, farther down into this particular assignment, I've noticed that I think it's down on question, it's around question 21, 22, 23. It asks you to look at the GL account number for payables miscellaneous. There is no payables miscellaneous, or at least there's no account with that exact description. What they really want you to do is find the accounts payable account number. I'm going to give it to you here just in case you have trouble with that. The account number that you're looking for is 300200, and that is just the standard accounts payable account. So don't worry about that. If you're trying to find that accounts miscellaneous or payable miscellaneous, that's an error in the PDF again. So it's just another thing to look out for. Just want to try to help you out with that as we're going along. Some of you had a little issue finding the posting key information. You should be able to get that. Remember, we talked a little bit about posting keys. They're 30, 40, 50, 60, basically two-digit numbers that describe the kind of transaction. But hopefully this gives you some help. I know we're going to be talking about it in class as well. So I hope this video helps a little bit, get you over the hump there if you're having some issues or having some problems. And otherwise, I'll see you in class, and I'll be able to help you a little bit more as you go through your assignments. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.